So I guess at this point you know that I decided to not do the VTEC engine, or at least not yet, in the Honda Civic. Just rebuilt the old one, or rather put a head gasket in it, as well as all the other stuff, the water pump and timing belt. But I went ahead and left it in there, the stock engine. We'll see how that goes for a while, and if it looks like it's going to be a problem, then I'll swap out this other engine that I've got here, the D16 Z6. But today I decided to kind of show one of my other cars, some love, give it some new shocks. I've got CV axles, ball joints, some bushings for the sway bars, ball joints, brakes, rotors, and bearings, hub bearings. So I'll swap all that. Today I'm just doing the shocks, I think. I don't know, I might get into more. We'll see how the day goes. But right now I'm just doing shocks. So, alright, let's get started on that. Alright, so you can see that I've already got the shock out. Yeah, those boots on the CV axles are really bad. I'll swap those out. I've got them in the garage here. God, it's been a long time since I worked on one of these. The last, before this one obviously, but the last Toyota I had was a 94 truck. That I did basically everything that I wanted to do to this one too. But that's been 20 years ago, maybe. It's been a long time. But anyway, let's get to going on this, and I'll work a little bit more on it. I'll try not to bore you. I'll fast forward through all the stuff, so you don't have to sit and watch all this. But here we go. Hey guys, just wanted to give an update on the 4Runner. The earlier part of this video that you saw, unfortunately I lost the rest of the footage that I recorded when I finished the 4Runner. I think the last thing you saw was me messing with the front wheels. I went ahead and replaced all the front suspension, ball joints, bearings, and everything like that, all the suspension components, the shocks, rotors, pads. Went ahead and put new stainless steel brake lines, front and rear. I still have to do the rear shocks. You can see the stainless steel brake lines back here. See, I put new tires on it too. It had retreads on it, and the retreads were starting to throw the tread off, the individual lugs from the mud terrains. So I decided it was time to upgrade. So I got some DFG all-terrains. They've been pretty good. But since I've had them on there, this past winter, I went ahead and I drove it and slid into a concrete barrier on the interstate. Not too fast, it was just somebody in front of me decided to stop on the side of the interstate, and I couldn't get over or slow down fast enough. So you can see the damage here, as well as this. I had to replace that tail light there. This here, in case you guys are wondering, that's the D16 Z6. I went ahead and decided to go ahead and rebuild this. You'll see that in the other Civic videos. It just it's over here right now, but you'll see that if you watch the Civic ones as well. The Y7 that was in here, which, where did I put that? Oh, right here. It ran low on oil, and I didn't notice it until it was too late. I found out after the fact that the light on the dash only comes on when you're around 5 psi. So I'm pretty sure it spun a bearing. It is now the end of March now, so this was right about the time the whole quarantine thing was happening. I was coming home from work the last Friday before this quarantine. They actually let us off for 2 weeks. So the Friday before that happened, I was driving home on the interstate doing about 80 miles an hour, and the engine just died. It would crank back over, but as soon as I put it in gear, it died again. So I pulled it out. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I spun a bearing and it locked up. Not fully locked up, but it just wasn't happy. It was making some screeching noises. So I just stopped there and towed it back home. But since I had it home and I had 2 weeks off, at least 2 weeks off, could be more, they're saying it could be a month now, I went ahead and decided to go ahead and rebuild the Z6 that I had. Since the Z6 is a VTEC, the Y7 is not, I decided to go ahead with that. So again, you'll see it if you watch the Civic stuff, but I got some new H-beam rods, king bearings, just the Vitara pistons and rings. So it should make, but we'll see. We'll see what I actually end up doing with it. But I guess with all this stuff, it's rated. They suggest that it can run about 300 horsepower, maybe more. So I'll turbo this Z6 when I get some time. Like I said, it's not anything pressing right now, so I'll do that as I can. But I went ahead, got the 5-speed transmission here. I've already got the, I don't know if you can see it, it's kind of dark in here. No, you really can't. But took all the automatic stuff out. I've already swapped over the dash cluster. Did that a few months ago to the 5-speed cluster with the tack. But I changed the brake pedal and added the clutch pedal in there. Got the master cylinder in there already. It's actually on the other side of that block of wood. The block of wood is just there until I get the master cylinder bolted up to the clutch pedal. It's just there just to hold it, to keep it from falling out until I get it all buttoned up. But yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. Just tearing into this engine here. So yeah, there'll be more to this Civic build if you want to tune into that as well. But as far as the 4Runner, think I'm done for right now. I just replaced the fuel injector seals, and all of the I did the power booster, the brake booster, and the master cylinder, as well as all the brake lines, like I said, just the other week. They were feeling a little spongy, so I went ahead and did all that. But yeah, this quarantine thing, stay at home, I'm getting tons of work done. Unfortunately, it's not the best of times. Just being out of work, not sure if you're going to have work to go back to. Um, there's talk about layoffs and whatnot, or furloughs. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, thanks for tuning in to the 4Runner video. I don't know when I'll do another one, but all right, I appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe, and tune into my other videos. Thank you.